Well, alright guys, it's been a busy day and I haven't really filmed any of it. I left the Boca Chica Marina this morning. My friend Dave came with me and helped, and we came over to Key West. This is called Wisteria Island. That's Sunset Island. You can see the top of that cruise ship over there maybe. That's right around where Mallory Square is. So we'll have a good sunset for ourselves out here. A lot of boats anchored out here. And they even have a little playground set up over there. I think there's a snorkeling area. And one of the tour companies brings people out here and they can play there and snorkel, and that same company does jet skis and the paragliding, parasailing, whatever they call it. So over here, I used my hoist that I designed and picked up my dinghy, get it out of the water. It seems to work okay. It's a little bit more of an angle that I want, but that'll just let the rainwater drain out, or the salt water that's in the boat can drain out. So that's okay, but it's up out of the water and it's actually locked with a cable. It's locked to the boat. Here we are, anchored amongst the many out here in Key West. Yep, tied up at the dinghy dock here in Key West. Gonna go out and do some exploring in the dinghy. Kind of a tight setup here. Hey guys, good evening. Looks like we got a pretty sunset coming on here in Key West. I've been here for a few days now, and I have not been recording much. I've just been trying to figure things out, learn where things are, learn how things work. Don't know what I expected, but this anchorage isn't it. I'm a little over a mile from the city docks downtown. I might be able to get a little bit closer in a different anchorage, but I got set up here first. Some friends helped, which was nice. And I've got my anchor out, and I've got a really big anchor out off to another angle, so I've been hanging really well and just trying to figure it out. For some reason, in my mind, I thought there'd be more cruisers here, but these anchorages are really filled with people living on their boats and working in town. This is it's more of a neighborhood than a cruising location. I see a cruising boat has anchored close to me, first one I've seen in several days. I know cruisers come here, I don't think they stay real long. So anyway, I went ahead and paid for a week of dinghy dockage at the city dock, and haven't had a good day. Last night I went out with some friends to a little potluck dinner, my friends that live here. Had a great time, and about 8:30 or so they dropped me off at the dinghy, and I made it about a quarter of a mile from the boat and the engine quit. It was 8:30 at night, just pitch black out here. There was no moon, kind of half overcast, not seeing a lot of stars. I ended up rowing back to the boat. So I got back here, I tied up, got everything situated, and just went to bed. And this morning I thought it was out of gas, so this morning I went and looked at it. It wasn't out of gas. I filled it up. I started it, and she started right up. Runs like she always did. And then I noticed there was no water coming out of the back, so the water pump, the impeller, had failed. So here I am, a mile and a quarter from shore, with a dinghy that won't run, trying to figure out how to get parts. My friends who I went out with last night had left this morning, heading for Virginia for their to visit some friends for Thanksgiving, family. So I called around. I finally did find the impeller. It was on Stock Island, which is 3-4 miles from here at least, maybe more. So I had to row in from here. Probably took me a good 45 minutes or more. Dinghies, inflatable dinghies, just don't row very well at all. So I got the dinghy rowed ashore, and I took my bike with me. So then I rode my bike all the way down over to Stock Island. I found the marine store. I bought 2 impellers, so I have an extra now. And then I rode my bike all the way back. And between the rowing and the pedaling, I'm gonna have some sore muscles, I can tell you that. So I got back here, and I called somebody I had met. My friend Dave hooked me up with him to get this anchorage out here, and it's his anchor, second anchor I have out. I gave him a call, and they were coming back to their boat soon in the pier up there. So I waited around, got my motor off the dinghy, and he helped me. We took the engine apart, put the new impeller in, and the other one was trashed, and got it all back together again, got it running, got it working. So I've come back out to the anchorage here. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think on Wednesday, that's when my dinghy pass expires. I'm probably going to move back over towards the Boca Chica inlet where the Navy Marina is. I was invited to go to their potluck dinner for Thanksgiving, so I think I'll move the boat over that direction, find a place to anchor, and go in and spend Thanksgiving with those folks. Seem like some really nice folks. And then decide what I'm going to do from there. Don't have anybody coming to visit that I know of for probably 2 weeks. And I haven't heard from him, so we'll see. So just trying to figure out and decide what I want to do and where I want to go. So here I sit, just finished eating dinner, made myself a sundowner. Gonna sit here and enjoy the sunset. We have some really beautiful clouds. You might be able to see that cruising boat that anchored near us over here. Big boat. And yeah, just after my day of heavy exertion, I'm gonna sit here and relax and probably go to bed early. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll try to get the camera into town and do a little filming in town itself. Alright guys, alright, we're off for a trip into Key West today. Going to probably ride over to the commissary and get some groceries and bring it all back to the boat, get rid of some trash. Got a couple of things to do. Get off the boat for a little while.
Kathy! Jonathan! Jonathan!
well, after I left the dock riding the bike over, I put the camera in my backpack, and that's where it stayed. So I rode over to the commissary and back. I timed it coming back from the commissary to the dock, into the dinghy, out to the boat was 45 minutes. So probably about, I don't know, 20-25 minutes of that was riding a bike. I don't have any way to tell how far it is, but it's a good ride. And so my backpack isn't all that big. So this is what I got. Some milk, some orange juice, some cereal, a few other odds and ends. So that was $20 worth. That's all I could fit in my backpack. And I guess I need a bigger backpack. But anyway, time to put this away. Hey guys, well, I've been really poor at picking this camera up and taking it with me places. So far I've been here a week and a half. Not even that much, I guess. And I spent a couple nights at Boca Chica, and then I left and went over to an anchorage off Key West itself, off Wisteria Key, or Wisteria Island, I think they call it. Anyway, that anchorage was nice, but it was unprotected. It was rough all the time. It was forever moving. Didn't have any protection there at all. And during the daytime, there were always wakes, normally coming in from behind me, so they would slap against my sugar scoop and make a lot of noise, and actually even come over the sugar scoop once or twice with the big waves. So I didn't like that all that much. So anyway, on Wednesday, today's Thursday, today's Thanksgiving. So let me wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, although by the time you see this, it'll be well past Thanksgiving. On Wednesday, I left the anchorage off Key West and came back over to Boca Chica. They're having a potluck dinner for Thanksgiving, and they invited me to it, so I came back over here. Easier to get to with the boat over here, so I went ahead and picked up a mooring again for 2 nights. And I think tomorrow, Friday, I will move out into the Boca Chica channel somewhere and find a place to anchor. Figure out how to get around from here. I should be able to get up to the gate and catch a bus into town. I could ride my bike. It's not that far. But so I'm back at Boca Chica. Went in this morning and took a nice shower, and then I did all my laundry and got the computer out, worked on a couple of episodes. As a matter of fact, I plan on going back and working on the computer a little bit more before the potluck dinner. Got a real nice beach area here at Boca Chica. And they've got this room all set up for our Thanksgiving potluck dinner. They've got 5 turkeys, I think, cooking in that, that's a pig cooker right there. And he's got something going in that smoker out there, I'm not sure what. But it looks like it's going to be a real nice day. And I've got my laptop here in the corner on a very, very slow internet connection, uploading a video. Hey guys, sorry about the kind of abrupt ending for this video, but the lens got dirty on the camera, and all the rest of the recording I had that afternoon really wasn't worth looking at. So I've learned a lesson. Try to make sure I check the lens before I keep recording. So thanks for watching. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like, click the thumbs up button, and if you want to catch more videos, please click on the subscribe button. Once again, thanks for watching. See you next week.